Hello everyone. This is the sixth level of bird game. In the sixth level, we can see first I need to take the worm and then I need to reach to the nest. Now, if you think that you can take the worm if you do not have worm, and then you can simply, if you have worm, you can simply go in this direction. But there is this obstacle. We'll try this out. So if do not have worm, first I will head in 315. Let's see. Okay. I need more angle. Let's try 330. Okay. So now I have worm. So if I select only else and I said now head towards 135, what will happen? It will collide. So what we need to do? First, after the bird have form, bird needs to reach first here and then it will take turn and reach to the nest. For that, I need to check which axis X or Y to go above. I need to vary Y axis. If you see carefully, you can see Y axis 80, 60, 40, 20 and here it will be 0. So I need to go here. That means that the Y is 80. So I will go above till my Y is less than 80. So I will remove the else condition and I will put else if. So else if is another conditional statement. We already saw if and if else. So what else if? Else if nothing but just the another condition. If the second condition is true, then we will do something. So else if my Y is less than 80, what I will do? Till my Y is less than 80, I will move upward, which is nothing but 90-degree direction. So let's head 90 degree. Now I will run the program. Okay, now at this position, my Y is greater than 80. Now I need to put another condition that the bird will reach to the nest. What is this last condition? When my bird will reach to the nest, when my X, till my X is greater than 20. So what I will say? Or I can simply put else, or I can also put else if my X is greater than 20. Now, if I put else and I will say heading this direction, which means 180 degree. Now I will rerun the game. Okay. Hello everyone. This is the 7th level of bird game. In the 7th level, you can see the bird, 2 obstacles, nest and worm. Now, first bird need to take the worm, then only he can reach to the nest. But if we directly try that if do not have worm and if I head towards this direction, that is 210 degree, what will happen? Let's run the program. Okay, I will take a little more angle, that is 240. Simply 225. Why it's not reaching to the destination? Because my bird does not have a worm. First, I need to take the worm, then only I will reach to the nest. Okay. So for that, this condition is not satisfied. What I will do? Yes, I will move towards 225 degree, but till my x is greater than, whether it's x or y, it's y. Till my y is greater than 50. So what I will say, if my y is greater than 50, then I will head towards 225. Now see, once the y is 50, once the y is less than 50, bird will stop moving towards 225 degree. Now I want to move in this direction. So what I will do, I will take the else if condition. Okay. In the else if condition, what I will check, that my x is less than 80, or I can simply check does not have worm. So if I said else still does not have worm, I will head towards, yes, 310 degree. Let's run the program. Okay, now bird have worm. So what he needs to do? He needs to reach to the nest. So what? I will simply take the else condition. And I will say head towards the nest. That is 180 degree. Let's run the program. Okay. Hello everyone. This is the 8th level of bird game. And there is one more block of code. And this is the new syntax in programming languages. So and will happen when two conditions satisfies. The first one and second one. We will use and when we require. Now, let's start with the game. So, my bird first need to take the worm and then it will go to the nest. So, first to take the worm, he need to do two things. First come here and then go to the worm. Okay? To come here, what he needs to do? Obviously, he needs to take the 45 degree heading. But we also need to put the condition. Now, to reach here, my x should be less than 50. So what I will do, if x is less than 50, I will simply head 45 degree. Okay. Now, I will take else if. Else if does not have a worm, what I will do, I will head in the direction of worm, which is 315. Okay. Now bird have worm. So he need to go to the nest. I will take one more else if. Now first bird needs to go at the center and then it will move to the next. Okay. So what the bird will do? We need to move towards this direction, which is nothing but 135. But I can't simply say heading 135. I need to give some condition. Okay. So else if my x is greater than 50, okay, then I will head 135. So till the x is greater than 50, I will head towards 135. Let's run the program. Okay. Now, can you see here? X less than 50, x greater than 50. So exactly at 50, bird will confuse. So we need to change the code and we can use this AND statement. So x is less than 50 and does not have worm. Then the first condition, we will move towards 45 degree. So what we will do? We will add AND here, that x is less than 50 and does not have worm. Okay. Now let's rerun the program. Okay. Now only one condition remaining, heading towards 45 degree. So I will simply use else and I will say heading 45 degree. This is the last thing remaining. Okay. Again, these two conditions collides. What? X is greater than 50. In this column, x is greater than 50. In this column as well, x is greater than 50. So computer confused which code should I take. Okay. So we need to take one more condition, that is we need to add AND one more time. Okay. So what I will say, when I will move to the 135, when, of course, x is greater than 15, but one more condition, that my y is also less than 50, right? So my y is less than 50. In this quadrant and this quadrant, only one thing is different, that is y-axis. So let's rerun the program. Okay. Hello everyone. This is the 9th level of bird game. In this level, you can see the bird, worm, nest, and obstacles. Okay. Now, what is the first thing bird needs to do? First, he will go in this direction. Okay. So, what he will say? If does not have worm. But is this the only condition? If does not have worm, and if I head towards 195, there is no termination condition. So let's see what will happen. Okay, so I also need to tell that I don't want to go once I reach till my x is 20. So I need to add and here. That does not have warm and my x is greater than 20. Okay, then only I will head 195. Once the x is less than 20, it will stop. Let's see. Okay, now simply go to the warm. So I will add else if. Okay, now bird still does not have warm. So now he will head downward. That is 270. Sorry. Okay. Let's run the program. Okay. Now bird wants to reach to the nest. So first of all, it will go here and then turn towards nest. So we need to consider to go above, we need to consider the y-axis. Okay. And to go in this direction, we also need to consider the x-axis as well. That means I need to take AND condition. Okay. So I will add else if block and I will add the AND condition. So two conditions are there, x and y. Now let's check for the x condition. My x, I don't want to exceed the x more than 30. So I will simply take x is less than 30 and y, it can be 80, but exactly at 80? No. Otherwise, the collision happens. Then I need to take a little less than 80. Okay, I can try 75. Right? And I will head $75. Let's run the code. Okay. It means that I need to take x value less than, let's see, 35. Okay, that's it. Now I will simply use else condition and what I will say, head towards nest. That is this 315. Okay. So that was the 9th level of bird game.